Question number 2, Joanne Hayes.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance. What reports has he received on the benefits for business of the growing New Zealand economy?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, the NZIER recently released its quarterly survey of business opinion. It shows the New Zealand economy remains on a reasonably solid footing. A net 25% of businesses surveyed expect higher business activity, down slightly from a net 27% in the previous quarter. However, confidence remains above the long-term average of 15%. Inflation indicators collected through the survey remain subdued despite the fact that these businesses are anticipating growth. And there are signs that growth in construction activity has peaked, although activity in Canterbury continues to pick up. NZIER say that by their historical measures, this level of business confidence is consistent with growth of around 3% in the economy.
Supplementary, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Joanne Hayes.
Thank you. What does the quarterly survey say about the outlook for hiring intentions and business investment over the next 12 months?
Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, our government sees an important part of its role in supporting businesses to assist them to take the decision to invest another dollar and to make another, create another job. So it's good that the NZIER report shows reasonably strong employment optimism, with a net 15% of businesses expecting to hire new workers in the next 12 months. Again, that's down slightly from the previous quarter. A net 18% of businesses plan to invest in buildings, and 24%, a net 24% expect to invest in plant and machinery. And this has been relatively strong, partly because of the high exchange rate, which make these kind of investments more affordable. Overall, this level of business confidence points to a reasonably positive outlook for jobs.
Supplementary, Mr.
Supplementary question, Joanne Hayes.
Thank you. How can the government contribute to sustained growth, which helps to deliver more jobs and higher wages?
Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, we can continue to take the policy actions that support that kind of confidence in business. The effect of that over the last 4 years is that average wages have increased by around $6,000 from $50,000 to $56,000. And Treasury's most recent forecasts now show the average wage rising to above $62,000 by 2018. That's $62,000 per annum. I might say the opposition also scoffed at forecasts some years ago of 170,000 new jobs by June 2015. And I can report to them today that as at December 2014, 6 months early, there was 188,000 new jobs. So I suspect we'll do better on the average wage than they think today too.
Supplementary question, Grant Robertson.
Can the Minister of Finance confirm in light of that answer that there are 38,000 more people unemployed than when he took office, a 36% increase?
The Honourable Bill English.
Yes, Mr Speaker, and once again I thought I might remind the opposition, because clearly they haven't been listening to the questions and answers in Parliament, there was a thing called the global financial crisis, which I know on planet Labour didn't happen, but in the real world it did.
Order. Order. Supplementary question, Joanne Hayes.
Thank you. To the Minister, what other recent reports has he seen on the outlook of New Zealand businesses?
Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, because the outlook for New Zealand business is pretty positive, there tend to be a number of reports that reflect that. For instance, the ANZ today released their monthly business outlook survey. It shows that business confidence remains pretty good. Investment intentions, profit expectations and employment intentions and export intentions all remain high. They also consider that the economy remains on track for around 3% real GDP growth this year. Of course, our objective is to do what we can to sustain that level of growth, because it is a level of growth that New Zealand seems to be able to achieve with relatively benign inflation, creates new jobs and delivers moderate but consistent income increases to households.
Supplementary question.
No, point of order.
Point of order.
Speaker, I seek leave to table a recent speech which shows that 72,000...
Order. I don't need the content of the speech. I just want to know who made the speech and when.
Mr. Stephen Joyce made the speech.
Order. Then it's free. Then the member can resume his seat. It's freely available.
You don't know what he said?
Order. Question number 3, the Honourable Anna King.
I am seeking leave to table it.
Order, and I'm not prepared to put the leave. Would the member resume his seat if he wishes to stay in the House?
Okay, then I'll come back.
Question number 3, the Honourable Anna